Alrighty, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Galactus here, back with the next episode of the Minecraft Piece Vita Let's Play. Last episode, we are prettying up this interior, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Minus, maybe our wardrobe could be up for change. I don't really know. But, that being said, I think everything looks pretty nice. Obviously, we have flower pots to fill, but that'll come at a later time. The goal now, at this point, I have a list of things that I want to do. Like the zombie XP farm, obviously, the small cabin in that little lake with the dock, the little sort of inlet over there in that direction. And obviously mine this all the way down as well. And then obviously continue building the tree. I don't really have any plans for any more farms at the moment, though. But I think what's really important, and my main objective for now, is to at least get this next chunk of the massive tree done, so that we can have the storeroom and nether rooms. We actually go to the nether, we can actually store our stuff, so we can actually start working on some other smaller projects as I break from this build. Who is burning over there? And obviously, I still have some caves around my immediate place that I need to explore, but... Bro doesn't even have a tree, dude. Murked. Oh my god, there's another one. Bro is out of the render distance. They're just chilling over here. Ow. Okay. Anyways. There's another one. Okay. I don't care enough. But I think that's really an important mission right now. And once... Because I want to make like a small... Actually, this actually needs to be enlarged. So basically my plan with this... Small cabin here. Tiny little sailboat in here. And then a little dock. Like someone came in here and decided to just have a little, you know... Even maybe just a tent right here or something. Something under this tree would be really, really cool. So... But I think to do that... I think getting a storeroom in another room so we have access to more resources is going to be imperative at this time. So with that being said, I'm going to throw this stuff in here. Voila. Okay. But that... Bro. Brother. What the... Bro. How did you even get in there? Can they spawn on sugarcane darkness? I mean, maybe. We don't really have the best lighting in there. This is kind of just like my random crop chest. Why do I have no idea where my bow went? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna use this power 2 bow. I mean, where's my water bucket? Okay. What I was gonna say is I was gonna go mine all these trees and do a little snap fingers, and then all these trees are gonna be gone, but you know, we kind of have a... Oh my gosh, dude. Jeez, bro. That was fun. Not. Also, off camera, I heard a witch. And this is probably where the Enderman sound was coming from. There's kind of just like a whole cave system under here that we have to explore. Probably will come down here at some point, so add that to the list. Exploring the caves sort of in the immediate area, because I would like to light up everything. And with that being said, now I can actually do what I wanted to do. And that's mine all these trees. And boom, all the trees down. Now, honestly, it didn't really feel like waiting for all the leaves to dissipate. But I plan on planting another row of trees while I go place all the wood I got up there. That's pretty much all the wood that I got. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to need basically another 2 rows of trees. Like, I could go deforest more over there, but I don't really want to. We gotta keep nature intact, you know? I might place a row of trees over here this time, though. Yeah. So I'll just go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Really? Bro. We'll go to, like, there. Sure. And then here. Place all the line of trees up here. These should grow, I think. Should not have a problem with those. But you never know. Wasn't gonna go further because of, Bro. Out of my way, dog. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we're good. Good enough. Alright. Collect the last drop saplings. Honestly, didn't get as many apples as I thought. I only got 18 from all these, which is... I'd expect at least like half a stack, but... Maybe just unlucky. Unlucky. Alright. I need some food on my hotbar. Alright. Alright. Good enough. Now, we just get all the wood on our hotbar and head up and start placing all the wood. Nyom, nyom, nyom. And that's pretty much where we stop, so pretty much just gonna be going 2 at a time. But this is a good time to talk about, kind of briefly covered it earlier, but actually I'm gonna have to sleep soon, which, brother. I am actually gonna need to harvest more birchwood for the floor. So I probably actually should go mine down some of those trees. I'll do that after this. Okay, get the axe on my hotbar. We'll sleep, and then go, and the bed is not down there. I want to talk about sort of the sequence of events that I sort of was planning in my head while mining all the trees. In terms of the builds and sort of where we're going next. And then where we're going to build in the next couple of episodes. Sort of like a roadmap, per se. Guess there's a cave. Here's a skeleton. And honestly, this should be plenty enough birchwood. I already have a little bit still, but this should be enough. Mine all this down. Alright. And obviously once this base becomes more sort of solidified, I want to make a proper tree farm area in addition to generally just having a more organized trees, having like a pathway through everything. Sort of decorative trees, that's kind of the word. Alright, another apple, very nice. Boom. Alright. Alright. Get back up. Sort of talk about the roadmap. So, my plan this episode was to get this whole next chunk of our PIM tree done. And then actually just place all the chests in the storeroom. And then I was just going to kind of just organize it off camera. That was basically the plan, but I don't have a crazy amount of recording time. I only have about another hour before I have stuff to do today. So I'm actually not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this. It may just be working on the next chunk of the tree. And then the storeroom the following episode. Or I'm just going to have to split up my recordings. Which I may have to do, so... just kind of combine two things into one episode. It's probably what I'm going to have to do. I don't really feel like just this episode is just doing this flora here. I think that's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. But, so, basically, storeroom. And then I think... yeah, I'm going to need... no, I'm not. And then basically... now that I know I have caves I need to light up, which is... getting a lot of coal for building stuff would be nice. So we may do a mining detour before I actually start really working on anything. Because I am going to want to decorate the zombie XP farm as well. So yeah, the next episode may be actually exploring the caves directly underneath. Like the one there, the one right there. And sort of getting these explored and lit up. And then obviously since we have fortune, we can get a bunch of coal, which is really kind of the main point of the journey. So we can smelt stone and anything that we need for basically building. And then from that point, probably begin working on the nether room. Or the zombie XP farm. And I do want to get working on that little side project over there, but I don't want to do that until we have the nether room complete. So yeah, I think we do the storeroom this episode. Next episode, quick mining detour to get a bunch of coal from the caves and also light up the caves. And then once we have that, probably while I'm down there, we'll probably encounter lava. At least I suspect that I will. And once we encounter the lava, we can get some obsidian to actually build the nether portal room. Yeah, we're gonna need like another 60% of that as a harvest. Ow. Which I don't really have the wood yet, so I may go deforest a bit. May. Although there's really not much left to deforest, I'm gonna be honest. Can deforest up there, that is true. Because I don't really want to wait for these trees to grow. Like, I could mine what's there, but... I don't know. Probably won't get much from deforesting that over there. Since the trees are, you know, kind of spread apart. Yeah, I'll probably just deforest a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I said, I want to keep that area over there sort of more natural, but kind of this area right here, I don't really care about this hill too much. Probably will end up building something on it regardless. What that's gonna be, I don't really know. But the reason we have that tree is because this tree is gonna basically be a bigger version of that tree. So that's basically my model. So the good thing is decorating with leaves. The unfortunate thing since it's 16 by 16, we're gonna have to integrate. We are gonna have to integrate wood into it so that the leaves don't disappear. So that'll be a little interesting to do that. But I'm probably not going to have any exposed on the outside. I probably have the wood, a line of wood sort of maybe 2 leaf layers in. Because the leaf layers are going to be hollow, at least a little bit. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot of wood. I want to pick that up. I don't want to pick that up. Maybe, actually, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, like, we're only getting, like, 30-something wood here. Like, it's not very concentrated in the slightest. So, yeah, not sure. Definitely not going to be enough wood. That's for sure. Also, my little axe is going to break. We definitely need... Hopefully we actually find diamonds while I'm down in this cave. I kind of doubt it, but getting some diamonds right now so I can begin working on an axe enchant just because of just the amount of wood I'm going to need is absolutely insane. But... And then also I do need to start a proper strip mine as well. So that's sort of that. I mean, I kind of wanted the root system underneath to be sort of the strip mine where you kind of just fall down the pit and then the strip mine is down beneath. So yeah, a lot of massive projects to keep in mind, but don't really want to get overstimulated, don't want to get overwhelmed, so take it basically just step by step, and eventually everything will come together. Like, if I were to just continue mining wood and just basically completely focus on building this tree, I would get completely burnt out. Just completely burnt out. You need to have small, periodic side project breaks if you actually want to tackle a project like this. Unfortunately, since I am mining this side, I think we're sort of out of the render distance of my tree farm. I think I probably need... I don't even know. Probably like another 8 stacks of wood, probably. Something like that. Something like that. Alright, I'm gonna leave sort of the destruction at that. I think we pushed back the forest line a good bit, so... Alright. Could kill all these animals. Tempting. I will do it. Then I also want a barn as well. At some point. Not really an essential thing that I need right now. I don't need much from animals. Like, we already get enough animal spawns in the plains here that I'm not too concerned with our animal product resources. I mean, the mainly thing is wool, right? That's really the main thing that you're gonna be. Dude, so many... Jeez. Okay, that's actually so cool. Wait, bro. Why is there just a little tree on that inlet? Man, dude, I forgot this world's terrain is just awesome, like epic. Like, what is this, man? Jeez, dude. That's almost like where like a little statue would go, you know? A little stone face statue. You know, Night of the Museum. Hubba bubba. That's what I was thinking, you know? The Easter statue, right? That's what it's called? The Easter stone statue? I think that's what it's called. Okay, okay. That's... I actually did not want to harvest those leaves. But, alright. Because I also have a lot of raw food to smelt. So... what I do need is to capture brown sheep. That is actually something I do need to do. That is something that needs to get done. Because... okay. So I know I need to sleep. Bro, oh my lord. That is something I do need to do. Which, you know, it's fine. Whatever. Because brown wool, we don't have cocoa beans, so brown wool is the only sort of brown... brown color we can really incorporate into builds, so... no. Bones. Alright, food. Goes in here. Sapling stuff. It's kind of where I'm putting all my leaves for now. Question is where... I think I used all the leather, right? Alright. Then we got birchwood in here, right? Yeah, we only have a little bit. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. On to the last axe. Last two enchanted axes, I should say. Enchanted axes? Enchanted axes? Okay. Shut up, man! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get mining the trees that I have here, and honestly, this probably should be enough wood. Probably. I'm gonna mine what's here, and then see you guys back up on the... on our pimp tree. Alright, how much more dark oak would I have? I got a decent amount of the trees mined. I have to go back and collect the drops, but... how much dark oak would I have? Is that it? Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay. Because I need to know for stairs, and obviously under the stairs too, right? So... we'll get that set up. So I was going to build dirt up to continue placing the wood, but... I think just actually building the stairs makes more sense. Go like this. And then right here. Okay. And then here. And then I'm going to make some birch slabs. Just to sort of work on a platform. Now that should be it, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2 and then 2. Okay. Alright, that's good then. Just gonna get all these placed just to clear up inventory space. Alright. There we go. Now we have easy access up here. Alright. I think this should be enough wood to finish this layer. And then make the frame for the following layer. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the whole... I was thinking of maybe not having a middle, but only having a middle on the first 2 floors, but then... I don't know, I think looking down the middle would be just really cool, so... I don't know. Alright, we lost that wood. Alright, 2 more layers. So I know we did this right, because if there was only 1 on the top, I would be scared, because we were going by 2s. And 16 is a multiple of 2, so... If there was only 1 here, that means I only went up 15, so... Now, I may just have enough wood to actually finish this sort of, block, but I would like to have enough wood to place all the chests. That is something that I would want. Which we probably will. We definitely should. Alright. Get all this wood in. The next episode, like I said, we'll probably go caving a little bit with our fortune pick. And just get as much coal as possible. And obviously, iron and stuff like that, or in gold and stuff that we come by. But the main goal is iron. And also to light up the cave so we don't have monsters spawning underneath what I got going on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we shouldn't die from that. Okay. Very nice. And then get ready to eat, because I need to fall down again. Alright. And then so it's 2, 2, 3, 4, and it's like that, right? Alright. Perfect. And this is obviously going to be the nether room. Which I sort of have an idea of how I want to handle this room, but... That's a different story. Okay, perfect. Now, since this is the storeroom, we are going to need to harvest some more dark oak, but for now, set another crafting table down on this floor. Get some slabs going. Actually, before I finish this, I should probably check. Where did that piece of wood fall? Oh, it's right here. Nice. Alright. Probably should check on all of the sapling drops. And apple drops, because we want all those. Want as many as we can get. Alright. Got an apple right here. Okay. Actually looks like I'm probably going to be able to... I only have about 20 more minutes of recording, but... The storeroom, there's really going to be nothing special about the storeroom, I'm telling you. The storeroom is going to be quite literally a storeroom. So, I have an idea of how I'm going to manage the layers, since we can make it very tall. But outside of that, I don't really, you know, have a crazy plan for it. I'll say that. So dump all that in there. Fall on the saplings. Okay. I always accidentally do that. Alright. So now, okay, we have a lot of, we gotta get basically the birch layer done. Or the birch flooring done, I should say. So, gotta craft a bunch of birch slabs. Alright, get all these slabs done. Boom, boom. So we gotta get this layer done. Alright. I'm gonna get all this stuff placed. Alright, got this whole layer done. Obviously need some torches down here. Oh my god, I have 0 torches. Quickly grab some coal. This is why I need coal. This is why a mining detour needs to happen. Because I know for the zombie XP farm, I'm gonna want stone brick in terms of the walls, so... Alright, that should be good enough. Let's get this in here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Probably will end up having a shelf in the wall again here. Just for decor reasons, because I do like it. I think it adds to the build a lot. Okay. Basically, the plan for this storeroom is literally to just have chests on chests on chests on chests on chests on chests. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. But obviously they're going to have to be labeled. They can't be labeled with item frames. That's technically an entity. And there is a limit to those. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Now, it's time to start mapping this thing out. So, I just need to basically convert... I need like a billion chests, so... Basic gonna use most of the oak wood to make chests. Let's see. Let's see how many chests this gives me. Alright. Oh, autosave. Yeah, we need like a stack of chests. So I want this to be laid out. Because the awkward thing about this, really, the corners are always the most awkward. They're always the most awkward. So, what I was thinking is these two walls are chests. Like, we could have this wall as a chest, right? I mean... And then you obviously have to deal with that corner. Right? So, because if I go like this... Right, and then now we're kind of in this weird, awkward position. So I was thinking maybe we just put bookshelves in the corner. To kind of fill up the corner a little bit. And then we obviously have this. Problem is here. This could just be like a sort of crafting and smelting area right here. I think that would probably be fine. Because basically there's going to be a ladder that goes up from... Let me actually grab some cobblestone real quick. Okay. So basically a ladder that goes up here that allows you to open each chest. Is it convenient to do something like that? I mean, not really, but do I care? No. I really... Like, I could align chests here, right? Around the edge of this, too, and kind of have, like, a walkway through. But, I mean, that would work. You know, like, have chests here, chests here, chests here, chests here. And sort of kind of just triple stack it, right? But I honestly don't think that that's enough storage. So, yeah, I don't think that's enough storage. Like, yeah, it'll create like a little storage walkway, but I don't know. I don't really like that idea, so whatever. So we have chest here, and then chest here. And then obviously inside of the inside of this, we have basically a shelf right here. Like this. And then I'm gonna create some slabs to create a separator. Alright. Separator right here. And then you basically just have like a little shelving unit, basically. Yeah, and then yeah, man. Yeah, brother. And if you really wanted to, you'd have to go like this. But personally, I think that just looks weird, so I think this looks fine. And then basically, from here, let's create a bunch of sticks. Not sure exactly how high I want these to go. And I'm basically going to get all this organized off camera before I record the next episode, so probably up to here. I think something up to there would be fine. We could still reach those, so the ladder is kind of just like a decor type deal, so I think it makes it helps fit the vibe. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we could still reach these, but again, you gotta fit the look, man. You gotta fit the look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Okay. And obviously we gotta decorate this and, you know, yada yada yada. But that'll come later. Like, I think we used all my leather. So, like, off camera, I'm gonna have to go do my animal slaughter. Because I need a lot more bookshelves. Like, what the... He's probably underneath. Yes, he is. Okay. Ow. So I'm probably gonna have to go slaughter a bunch more cows. Kind of annoying, but I don't think I have any more leather. Like, I have 3 leather, and I needed a lot of bookshelves to make those stack up high. We have 5 books. Extra chest. Okay. And I think I'm also out of flower pots. So that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, I don't think I have any more leather. So I'm gonna have to leave those spaces empty until... I mean, not really, but... Not really, but, kinda. Not really, but kinda. I really wish, like, I really need to at least get another diamond so we can enchant a sword and an axe. Like, bad. Because getting looting and being able to get a lot more leather is going to be really clutch. So... yeah, since basically 3 leather equals 1 bookshelf, which is pretty trash when you think about it. I'm probably going to have to start killing horses, but, you know, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, you know? Don't really want to kill the horsies, but we may have to. I'm probably gonna have to. Because pretty much the only other source of leather, if they even feel like dropping some. Thank you. I know there's cows up here. Alright. Hello. Die. Another brown sheep. Okay. No leather. You're a loser. Actually gonna mine this lone tree right here. But yeah, storeroom's gonna be pretty basic, so... Okay. What I am gonna do... Before we finish up placing all the chests... To wrap up this episode... Wasn't there another patch of clay? Yes, there was. Because I need more flower pots. Alright, how deep does this go underneath? Okay, not too deep. So it's gonna literally annoy me. Okay. What? Okay. Then we place all this back. We got all the clay, right? Alright. Let me fix this up. There we go. Alright. And then I basically need to go smelt this. This is a creeper hole. Clearly. Gonna fill this in. Alright. Make it look normal. Get this smelting, and then we'll place the last of the chests. And next episode, off camera... What was I gonna do off camera? Yeah, I was gonna kill a bunch of cows to get a bunch of leather. Just so I can finish up with the bookshelves. And then... I swear I was gonna do something else off camera, and... I feel like I just brain farted it. Like, I actually feel like I brain farted it. Whatever, it's gonna be kill a bunch of cows. And then we're gonna go mining again, because... I need to. So... There's gonna be a lot of chests. Like, we're pretty much gonna use the rest of our wood. And this should suffice. I can get these chests in here, sort of preemptively placed. Alright, because we're gonna have to fill in those corners. That's too high. Get the ladders. Boom, 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 boom. Get this, because we can technically still reach, so... That's really what matters. Alright. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now that is a storeroom. If I do say so myself. Let's go. Boom. Gotta decorate the shelf, and that's pretty much it. There's really not much to this room. I need bookshelves for that. I need to wait for that to smelt. So, off camera, before we go mining, I'll have the rest of the storeroom finished up. Mainly just... I am gonna need more chests. Mainly going to be just getting a bunch of leather to place basically a stack of bookshelves through here. And then probably just finish up decorating this little wall here. But other than that, that's pretty much today's episode. And next episode, we're going to go mining and hoard a bunch of coal because I need to smelt a lot of stuff. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.